This video will show you through this linking workbooks task. So first of all, we've got the linking workbooks document and then the spreadsheet. So here's the document and the spreadsheet. Okay. So open the spreadsheet linking workbooks, which we've got here, and there are 4 worksheets: summary, English, maths and science. So if I look here, you can see my 4 worksheets across the bottom here with a tab with all different data displayed. So worksheets 2, 3 and 4 show student exam results for each subject. So students are not names, they each have a reference number and there are 10 in total. So for each student here, it's showing their English score. They got 48 out of 50 or 38 out of 50, whatever, and that's the percentage. We've got a function in here, look, to show the percentage. And this is a formatted cell, isn't it? So it's formatted to show percentage. And then here we've got quite a complex formula here, which is called a logic formula, and we're saying if D2, which is this one here, is greater than or equal to 66%, it's a pass. If not, it's a fail. So that's how this is automatically showing whether we've got a pass or a fail. Okay, so we don't need to worry about this too much at the moment. It's just already in there for us, okay? So we've got the same for maths and the same for science. So the task is, the college needs a summary of the results, and this should be put on the summary tab. Using formulae to link cells, create a table showing all the students and the percentages they gained. You should not type the IDs or percentages, use only referencing. So this is where we link workbooks. So what we need to show is this data here. So I'm going to just highlight that heading, save myself a bit of time, copy, I'm going to paste it in there. Right, so I need to show all my learner IDs down here and the percentages they gained for each exam without typing it all in again. So I can make my life very easy here. I can reference, using formulae, information from each of these tabs and automatically show it here. So first of all, the learner ID is the same, isn't it, for each group of students? It's just the same 10 students, okay? So I can just pick any tab here. I'm going to pick my English tab, all right? So all I have to do is click here and say this cell here, I want this to equal what's written in here. I want it to match. So I go to here, I go equals, and then I just go and click on it. And you see up here it's creating a formula for me, equals English tab, that exclamation mark, A2. Press enter. That's all you do. So equals, click, enter, and it will automatically pull it through. Equals, enter, and it's, you see each time it's going to the A2 cell, A3, A4. Now straight away you can see that this is repetitive and I've got to do this 10 times. So what I can do is use my copy down and I'll just click down like that. Okay, and it just matches each of those cells you can see here. Now the reason I've got a 0 here is because I've done more than 10. I've copied down and I've gone beyond here, so it's copying what's here. So all I can do, I'll just delete that cell there, that's not a problem. Okay, so now the reason we link workbooks is, say this student, they realised it was a typing error and actually this ID ended in a 5, for example. I haven't got to go through and change it in 2 places. I can just go here, say the English department said no, it should be a 5. When I go back to my summary sheet, that's automatically updated. So just like with formulae, the reason we reference cells is to allow the spreadsheet to update itself when data changes. Okay, so the next column we've got to do is English, so we've got to do the percentages. So exactly the same, equals, and it's English percentage, enter. And that pulls through the same thing. Straight away I know I can just copy down. Maths equals, and it's the maths percentage, so go click here, percentage, enter. and then I can copy down. What people get mixed up with in linking workbooks is they sometimes go to equals and then they find the cell and then they try and click back and they're not quite sure what to do. That's the problem. What you just need to do is click equals and click on the cell you want and then press enter and it will take you back to the first place you started. So you don't, if you click about too much, you're going to get yourself in knots. So equals, find the cell you want, click on it, press enter and it will pull you back to your original. Okay, so there we go. This is the table. There's a few borders in there, so I'm just going to add some borders in. Just put all borders in. There we go. So now I've got that table complete. Okay, next part. Add more columns to the right of the table to show overall percentage. Again, just use everything you can to reduce your time. Overall percentage. Let's just get rid of that. I'm taking my A out by as well. Ignore that. And pass fail. So do you remember earlier on I showed you the pass fail formula in the other cell? We can use that shortly to save quite a lot of time. So let's start here. Overall percentage. This is effectively an average of these. So it's very simply average, open your brackets, and it's the average of B4 to D4, close, and again you can just click and drag. So that will find the average of each of these cells. Now in here we need to do pass fail when over 66% is pass. So we can use this formula here. In here you said if D2 is greater than 66% it's a pass, if not it's a fail. So that works here. So I'm just going to copy that. So I highlight it, Control C, or you can copy here, go back to here, and I'm just going to paste it in here. Okay, now it's showing fail at the moment where I know that's over 66. The reason for that is it's looking for D2, which is over here somewhere. Nothing in there. And actually I'm looking at E, so I just need to adjust my formula because it's obviously in a different table. So it's if E4 is greater than 66, it shows the pass or less than a fail. And then I can drag it down and automatically it will go through and it will pick out whether it's a pass or a fail.